This is the Clusterfucked Media Review Roundup for July 2021, bringing you the pros, cons, and final score for last month's reviews on clusterfuckedmedia.com. Flatland Volume 2 is a high-flying, retro-styled platformer with dazzling neon visuals and a killer dance soundtrack. While executing daring jumps feels accustomed to many old-school games, there is a bounty of modernized mechanics and audio-visual appeal to create a uniquely entertaining arena to platform in. Pros: smooth neon visual effects, an upbeat electronic dance soundtrack, and fluid movement using intuitive controls. Cons: no memorable characters or story element, and repeating trial and error deaths can be frustrating. We give Flatland Volume 2 a 3 out of 5. Cris Tales is an intense turn-based RPG with dazzling visuals and charming if flawed story. While it makes an excellent first impression with great voice acting and graphics, it is undermined ultimately by slow combat and a poorly paced narrative. Combined with technical issues on the Switch, Cris Tales is ultimately a mixed bag. Pros: beautiful visual style, fully voiced cast of characters, and epic boss fights. Cons: slow combat, a poorly paced story, and frame rate issues on the Switch. We give Cris Tales a 3 out of 5. Blightbound is a gory fantasy dungeon crawler full of 3-player co-op carnage. Blightbound is an interesting and fun co-op title. It's a blast to play with friends and offers plenty of moment-to-moment action as you fight back hordes of enemies. While it may not be ideal for long gaming sessions, Blightbound is a fun game for some occasional monster-killing carnage. Pros: action-packed co-op gameplay, rewarding character and base customization, satisfyingly visceral combat, and tons of unlockable skins. Cons: the combat can get clunky, dungeons can get repetitive, and some unreliable AI. We give Blightbound a 3 out of 5.
Even the most rotten of lands can yield new discoveries.
Curved Space is a fast-paced shoot-'em-up action game where your spacecraft hovers against the surface of objects in space. The game is a blast and plays like a physics experiment with a high-score challenge. The visuals, sound, and especially unique approach to level design leads you down a wonderful vortex of interstellar action. Pros: fluid control scheme for shooting and movement, a large arsenal of weapon power-ups, lots of levels, challenges, and story replayability. Cons: not for players who get motion sick. Some of the catchy, upbeat synthwave songs may not always fit the intense action. We give it a 4 out of 5. Stay tuned here on YouTube and be sure to check us out on social media and at clusterfuckedmedia.com.